Good morning. This is Paul, and today I just would like to share how amazing our yard is this time of year. I hate to brag because of the storms and our rainy season in Southern California. Everything comes into bloom. So let's talk about some varieties that you may want if you would like flowers in your yard in Southern California. So first off the bat is mini acacia varieties will start to bloom after the first storms. So it's in the middle of December. You can see this acacia is about to shoot some yellow flowers. I can't remember this variety's name offhand. It's a rare one. Also rosemary. You can see this rosemary. It's very, very in full bloom. It's very prevalent with flowers. And so you may definitely want to get some rosemary if you like those winter blooms and that wonderful scent. All right, also here's another acacia variety, and it's coming into bloom too. See all the flowers about to open up. Aloes, many aloe varieties. Here's a tree aloe, a aloe ferox. It's about to bloom. It's the first time this one's ever done it, so I'm really excited to see that. What else? Here's mini vines. You're gonna get a lot of snail vines, and different cold hardy vines are gonna start to flower and come out of kind of that sun dieback that they may get. So definitely the snail vine or different varieties like morning gloria would be great. Here is a grevillea. So I think the woolly grevillea. You can see tons of flowers this time of year. It's doing really, really well. Also, really, really large honeysuckle. So honeysuckle is going to start blooming again and does really well all throughout the winter. You could hear the hummingbirds coming in to enjoy them. All right, let's continue on. Here's another grevillea. It's really bad lighting, but I can show you up close here. There, kind of the flowers and what to expect. Sorry, let me try this. That would be better. Okay, so there, you can see it's about to open up and bloom. So definitely grevilleas are strong winter bloomers in Southern California. They're native to Australia. And aeoniums, we have lots of aeoniums. They come out of dormancy really quick, especially in a part sun environment. You can see aeoniums will begin to bloom in the winter as well. Now they do die off. This part will die off after the bloom. And look down here, rosemary. Again, rosemary does really, really well in the winter. Definitely a big winter bloomer in Southern California. Different varieties of succulents will start to bloom. This one bloomed about a month ago. Not sure what variety it is. That's doing really well. Here's a mother of millions, I believe they call it. Different succulent. You can see begins to bloom and does really, really well this time of year. Here's another blossom, very beautiful. Let's see, what else? Wow, this is exciting. Our jade is finally blooming. And some people say they only bloom in a drought, like under drought exposure. So this is really exciting. I did not see this when I kind of was walking around this morning. So jade will bloom in the winter as well in Southern California once it's mature. And also these, I think they're calanchos, some variety. You can see they're about to open up their beautiful flowers shortly. And believe it or not, bougainvillea. Bougainvillea are kind of some varieties I will say will die off in the winter or die back from the frost. They're frost sensitive, but most of the varieties that we've acquired are strong winter bloomers. I can think of, we have a 20-foot one up front. It's a 20-foot tall mound, and it's a Santa Barbara red. And this one is a raspberry ice, I believe. I don't know, we have several, but they definitely do really well in the winter and like to bloom. What else can we show? Powder puff, the pink powder puff. You can see all those blossoms. really gonna just have a huge amount of blooms here, really short time. So that's always exciting. And what else can we find? I think I had some bromeliads here that were in bloom a couple weeks ago. Just missed that cycle, but these really beautiful bromeliads are winter bloomers in Southern California. So that is always amazing to see. And protea, we have some protea here. This one is this is a king protea, and it looks like it's about to create its first bloom ever, so that's very exciting. And let's go try out another part of the yard. We'll go see what else we could see that is in full bloom. Oh, look at that. This is about to blossom as well. This is Grevillea senecaria, and that's winter bloomer as well. So you can start to see the theme. Grevillea, succulents, protea, they all love these the winter time in Southern California. All right, let's go find another part of the yard full of blossoms. All right, here's Grevillea Robbie Gordon in full bloom. Really enjoys that new amount of rainfall we got. Here, a lot of hibiscus you'll see will be winter bloomers as well. They enjoy our winters here in Southern California. So I hope the crows don't find that funny. But you can see, we have like, I don't know, 20 varieties of hibiscus, and I'd say about 3/4 of them have flowers. So believe it or not, protea keep going. I cannot believe this pink ice protea is shooting new flowers here, and all its old flowers have kind of been spent. I need to prune them back. But wow, this has had a really great year as it matures. It must have had 3 or 4 cycles of flowering. I mean, look, there's still beautiful flowers just opening up on it right now, and it's in the middle of December. It's crazy. Other varieties of protea, they're not in bloom yet. Actually, look at that. They're about to be. So here's a leucadendron, yellow spider flower. I can't remember what it's called. It's about to bloom. And here's Grevillea Moonlight. So it's beautiful white flowers. I need to prune this back, but you can see it's about to shoot plenty more here in the next few weeks. Not too much of the succulent fountain here going on, at least not now. But there are some very small roses, winter varieties of roses. Not all roses die off in the winter. I'm not sure what this is. They've been here since we moved into the place, and about 11 years almost, so they're doing really well. What else? Here is, we've done some episodes on it, but they call it Christmas torch or something like that, a torch flower. And it had its beautiful flowers right during Thanksgiving, so it's kind of just ended. Again, hibiscus will do really well. Here's some other varieties that I mentioned, and this will just look like this all winter and pretty much year round. It's crazy. This variety, I think they call this a lipstick hibiscus. So really enjoys the winter with plenty more blossoms coming up. Certain hibiscus will get really upset as it gets into the 40s here. So this is a more tropical variety of hibiscus, but look what happened to its flowers. It's they wilt back, and they'll be a different color. So I almost find it more beautiful this time of year, as you can see. I think it's really an interesting flower, but you will get more pests. All right, let's go find one more area with lots of flowers. Okay, so torch aloe. All of our torch aloes are going into bloom right now. So definitely they are something to see. They'll be bright red right around Christmas to New Year's. Look at this. Here's a peaches and cream grevillea. So I found this in a different part of the yard. So basically just all the grevillea are going crazy right now. Here's a long john grevillea. Beautiful flowers. And the hummingbirds are just all around here. They stay in our yard, I think, year round, since we have so much for them to enjoy. Here's the Grevillea Ned Kelly. So definitely a winter bloomer. Sorry, hummingbirds, they're upset by their food source. But wow, I'm gonna have to prune this back. As you can see, there's sort of a theme here of definitely lots of aloes in bloom. Lots of grevillea in bloom, some aeoniums are all coming back to life, but some are in bloom as well. So can definitely think that between grevilleas, aloes, proteas, and maybe some other succulents like aeoniums or kalanchoes, you could have plenty of color and flowers in your yard in the winter. So there you go. Give us a like and a subscribe. We'll keep them coming. Have a wonderful day. Take care.